Oh, hey guys, what's going on? I'm not up to much, just here piggybacking off of Mark's work, as usual. Yeah, I lost some stuff between episodes. I made a quick, boring trip out to another fortress to snag some blaze rods, which turned into a bad time. I may or may not have gotten a bit careless, thinking my potions would make me invincible, and guess what? I was incorrect. That quick trip really turned bad when even my backup box failed me because I flew around like I was wearing feather falling. I was not wearing feather falling. So, with the enlisted help of Mark, we recovered most of my stuff, took on the blazes, and returned home without any footage for you because things went from boring to chaotic way too quick. You see, I actually come from a bit of a pampered past. As you may know, I've been playing this game for around 10 years, but hard mode is actually something a bit new to me. I've just always played on normal for whatever reason. And now here I am in a hard mode world, dropping my items for any blaze that looks my direction. So, yeah, my helmet and elytra now belong to the Nether, and here I am doing the enchantments of shame. And coming to the terms with the fact that I may have a ways to go before becoming the greatest of all time. We'll get there, though. So, guys, I did it again, as I always do. I spent way too much time designing a building for this farm that maybe I'll hardly ever use. I don't think it's spectacular or anything, but it has everything we need to get the emeralds flowing. There's a good chance it'll be super overkill, and maybe I should have built a raid farm instead, but you know what? I'm happy enough with how it came out, and I had fun designing it. I've already collected up all the materials for it. As you can see, I've got my trusty redstone box, some dirt, a bunch of chests, composters, trapdoors, hoppers, fences, cobble, rails, bunch of bits and bobs, logs, more logs. And here's most of the colored building blocks there, and a gift from Concrete Decisions. Oh, man. So, Mark showed amazing appreciation for the commercial I made for his shop last episode by making this box. Twice. The first box was unfortunately lost after a couple hours of data loss on the server, but he whipped up another box and it came at a great time because we're going to use over half of it for this build. So, let's get to the grind and turn this melon and pumpkin farm into a full-out emerald factory. Guys, it is finished, and I'm a lot more excited about this than I thought it was going to be. I'll take a look at this. I've cleaned up most of the stuff outside here. I still got to move these chests in. They got some melons and pumpkins in them. I think this looks great here. I had my doubts, but yeah, it works. And I'm going to do a little bit of landscaping around here, clean things up. Hello. So right now what I'm working on is getting this place loaded up with villagers. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some things that are a little bit different than in the time lapse. Like this is a minecart rail up here. Changed that out, and I actually made a mistake below with some of the redstone. I fixed that up. I made some redstone mistakes with this. I fixed that up. So what this all is we've got the farm down below. It shoots the items up here. We've got a double hopper minecart unloader. So the minecart will roll in here, it'll bump up against the wall, and then stop between these two hoppers, and it'll actually be feeding both of them at the same time. And when this is emptied, this will shoot the cart back out again. Down here we just have an observer clock on a piston reading out of this dropper, and the same thing over there. These had to be changed up a little bit because the design that I had in creative just didn't quite work on the server. I also added a disposal system right here in the floor. There's a little chest here, garbage disposal chest. Throw junk in there and it'll just throw it down on the floor and despawn there. I don't really like shooting it in the lava or cactus because you never know if you might put the wrong thing in there, so that way I can go down and get it if I need to, and it'll despawn in a few minutes if not. So once the items come up, the melons are coming in here, and you can see it's already filling up the second column here. So the melon slices will come down here, it'll fill up each column, and then I'll be able to craft it, and then I throw it into this chest down on the floor. And when there's stuff in this chest here, the light will turn on. So that way I know which chest has stuff in it when I start doing trading. This is where the pumpkins come in. You can see it's already filling up this chest. And overflow for the pumpkins and the melon slices come over here. There's composters behind here, and this makes bone meal. And it's going to take a little while before this starts to fill up, but I'll have a pretty good bone meal source once this gets rolling. So far this haul isn't filled up yet. I've got a couple guys here. I've really been working on this one over here. I've got most of this road done. Just got a couple guys. I've made the switches optional by using a torch below instead of the straight wire. I've modified a couple things with these stalls. So the trapdoors, I think, are a nice feature. It makes it so I can take these composters out, not worried about them, and I can still reach them just fine. And I can get in here if I need to. There's lighting underneath this carpet. I've also got lighting up there for the hallways above. Oh, and this right here is an auto brewer setup by Impulse SV. I'm sure you've probably seen this before, but basically how it works is if you take stuff out of this chest, and then the system will know it's time to brew up another batch, and it'll continuously brew it up until this hopper backs up. I've got this set up so that I can make weakness potions and healing potions whenever I need. I've got a double chest of each one, so that should be more than I need. And then after I use them up, I just throw the empty bottles up in here, and they will automatically fill and go back into the system. Let's take a look upstairs. I've got a breeder up here now. It's the same one that I had on the other side of the mountain, but it's shaped a little different. So I've got a bunch of guys here ready to go, and a minecart dispenser down below. It'll shoot a cart up here, grab a guy, and then send it down. I don't know if you saw, but I've got a couple zombie guys here. This is Howard. And over this way, we have Stephen with a PH. And their job in life is to spook the villagers into going down the hallways, because they kind of stall right here. This is the activator rail. When they come down, they get popped off by this rail here, and then they stand here. The zombie spooks them down. They run down the hallway and they find their workstation and live happily ever after. And then you can select which lane that they pop off by flicking this lever here, and the activator rail will turn on. And of course, I have my AFK hole. I think that's everything. Now, this is not my house. This is not where I'm going to be living. I still have no house. I live nowhere. I live in my ender chest. This is everything. I've got some junk here, but I don't call it home. I have to sort that out. I'm thinking of what I want to set up. So we'll figure something out. Remember when I said that I wasn't going to fill this place up with anything but these guys, the farmers? Well, okay, change of plans, because this thing is more overkill than I thought it was gonna be. I really only need about this many farmers, so it'd be kind of a waste if I didn't use the other lanes. I'll be putting masons in this lane, probably, and then over here I'm going to be filling this probably entirely with librarians. Now, I need some leather. I've got a little bit. I don't want to keep buying it, so we're going to throw together a quick hoglin farm. I've made one before. I've got a general idea of what we need to do. I'm just going to throw something together. So I've got a little area near my portal marked off with some scaffolding that is a crimson forest. I'm going to start with a leather sorter. I probably don't need that much. We're going to go with 2 chests for leather, and then we're going to go with 2 chests for pork. There's no way I'm going to need any more than that. I think we're just going to keep things basic and use some wood. Repeaters, comparators, torches, wire, a dropper. Throw some junk in here. The sorter is sorted out. I'm funny. Let's just bring this up a little bit, just more than we need to, just in case we need to adjust some stuff later. We're just going to drop the guys onto this and kill them. We're going to drop them through a little puddle of lava and then onto this. Alright, they need to fall from a height of 44 blocks. So I don't have to count. I'm just going to put them on my bar like that. And let's go. I left my redstone box down there. I left everything down there. Did I bring the nether stuff? Yes. Okay. Okay. Did I just... I lost count. Oh my god. Okay, so they need to fall from this height to those hoppers to die. Not be enough. I don't know how to count. You know what? Why am I? Oh, how crappy would it be for hoglins to spawn up here? Down a bunch of torches just so that the hoglins spawn. Okay, and then these thingies will spook them into the hole. Now these guys. Oh, they sound so squeaky. Now we'll throw down some more torches. Oh, we gotta do that. Let's cover each one of these with a slab so nothing can spawn in or on these. all of our wood away except... Oh, I don't have any fences. Come on. Looks like I'm making fences. And I need... Let's see... 15... 30, like 60-ish. Like a stack. How many sticks do we... No. 2 sticks per 3, 30, 20 times 2... 4, 15... minus fences. Now, we're going to put some fences all the way around. What? I am the best at math. Always put your stuff away before you play with lava. Don't trust yourself. Don't trust yourself with anything. Hey, it's already working. I'm good at things. Oh, I didn't hook up the thingy. Okay, let's hook up the thingy. The auto-burning thingy. I've previously told you that I usually don't use lava. But in this case, where I know that it's just junk going into this thing, I'm gonna use lava. This to be in a different spot. I like to use glass when we build stuff like this so that I know that there's dangerous stuff hidden in places so that there's no accidents. So we're gonna make a simple little dropper sensor clocker thinger. So the comparator is gonna read stuff out of here, and that's going to make this block power up, which is going to make this wire power up, which is going to make this block power up, which is going to make this repeater power up. And that repeater is going to power the side of that. And this block, if I throw some chunk in there, it will just boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Still only one customer. I'm sure we got a whole bunch of stuff spawning down below us. Oh, well, maybe more. I don't know. Let's see. No, we got no leather. Ah! Oh my god, I literally jumped from that. Oh yeah, look at you. Yeah, we're getting down a bit. Oh. Cut it out. What the? No. You know what? Let's get a little bit of a platform here, and we'll throw down. Oh, we're at the build limit, right? We're going to go down 1 block and put a torch here. Let's just go take a peek at what we got already. I know we've only been here for like a minute, but I'm excited for this leather. And we have one of you guys. What are you? Oh, I did not spawn proof here. Yeah, that'll work. What? Oh, this is still piling up. Okay. I was about to lose my mind. And here we will wait for the piggies and all their delicious, delicious drops. Okay, guys, I just got back from AFKing here, and I came back and there was some guys that spawned on this railing here because I'm an idiot and didn't put slabs. So I don't know what we got yet. I haven't looked. I swear, I promise, I haven't peeked at all. So this one's leather, this one's pork. Let's look at pork. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm genuinely surprised. I mean, I knew it was gonna be more than I would ever need, but oh. Even with the guys that spawned right here, that's amazing. Okay, we're good. We're good for a long time. I only sat here for the amount of time that it took to edit that footage, and that's what we got. Not only am I surprised at how much we got from this simple farm as far as items, but also episode content. It's that time, guys. I don't really want to go, but we gotta call it somewhere. As always, we got some cool things finished. This Hogland farm is going to be an incredible supply of leather and may even be our new preferred food source. The pumpkin pie has been a great Thanksgiving treat, but it's got pretty terrible saturation, so we'll be switching that up. We've also got that trading hall project all wrapped up, which is going to be a huge part of getting items for the rest of the season. And we also have our bricks finally. I plan on gathering up the rest of the materials to go along with those bricks, which me and you will finally be putting to use in the next episode. So we can become the greatest of all time. And I will see you then. Well, we had an incident. Creeper spawned in here while I was working on some zombie stuff. And then we just kind of convinced him to come down here with us. Come on, buddy. No. Oh. I really hope there's no creeper behind me. Okay. So we're gonna go down here. Oh my God!